Yes, good morning. Today is Monday, and we are back with Volleyball 360. You know, it's been some days now that we posted about how we can help develop Ghana Volleyball and also the reasons why Ghana Volleyball is not doing well today. Now, today we are going to talk about the volleyball horse in Europe and Ghana in comparison. Okay, so stick with me for the next 10 minutes and I'm going to serve you better. Yeah, so we are back again. My name is Kwesi and this is QwesieTV. For some days now, I've been serving you with some tactical analysis on certain things that can help build our volleyball in the nation or in Ghana as a nation. Okay, so if this is your first time that you are joining us, kindly log on to YouTube and then search for QwesieTV just right here. So search for QwesieTV and then this is my profile. You get a lot of live volleyball matches and a lot of interviews, a lot of analytical content that you are going to enjoy. So that is it for you this evening. Now let's go straight forward to the topic for today. But before I go on to the topic of today, let's look at a few things before I go on. Now, but before then, the topic for today is that one of the reasons why Ghana volleyball is not doing well. One of the reasons why Ghana volleyball is not doing well, and I'm going to help you with a few things that is making Ghana volleyball not doing well. But before then, let's look at this. I want us to learn about the difference between indoor volleyball and then outdoor volleyball. Okay, so based on my little research and according to FIVB, indoor volleyball means, or indoor, when we talk of indoor volleyball, that is the kind of volleyball, the type of volleyball, an aspect or a part of volleyball that is played on a hard court with a ceiling. You understand? That is for indoor. So when we are talking of indoor volleyball, it is not played in an open space. It is played in an enclosed area. Okay? Whilst outdoor volleyball is played on a sand. Now look at the difference here. Indoor is played on a hard court with a ceiling, whilst outdoor is played on a sand or a grass court with no ceiling. That's the difference. The key words here are hard court and sealed or ceiling, roofed, covered. The other one says that on a sand or a grass with no ceiling. That's one difference between indoor and outdoor volleyball. The other one also says that indoor volleyball is played with 6 players. For that one, we all know. Outdoor volleyball is played with 2 players. Mostly, it's just recently that we've been witnessing beach volleyball played with 4 players. Well, I don't know if it has been there for long, but it's just recently that I've got to know. But that is the difference for indoor and outdoor volleyball. Okay, so if you don't know about indoor and outdoor volleyball, that is it for you. Stay with me for the next few minutes for more. Okay, so we are back now. As a nation, as a country that is much into sport, that is much more passionate about sport, we shouldn't focus much on soccer or one aspect of sport. Okay, I've been telling you always and always that Ghanaian volleyball players are equally better volleyball players as compared to the European volleyball players. But the only difference, what the barrier between European volleyball players and Ghanaian volleyball players is that the European volleyball players have the equipment, they have the facilities, they are well resourced as compared to Ghanaian volleyball players. As I'm speaking to you now, Ghanaian volleyball players are making waves outside the country. I told you earlier on, Richard Amano, Hamid Ibrahim, Samuel Esofi, Adan Nesta, you can talk of Benet of Air Force, and a whole lot of them. You know, they have to fight their way through a whole lot of things to get there, because there were numerous instances that when their videos are sent to agents or scouts outside the country, they have to be rejected, all because of the facilities that we use. Now, before we continue to our topic, the reasons why Ghana Volleyball is not doing well today, I have to take you through some analysis, certain things. I have to show you certain things so that you get to know and understand that indeed Ghana Volleyball is not doing well today because of those things. Now, let's look at Ghana. We have a lot of sports stadiums. Okay? These are built for soccer, right? I stand to be corrected, but these are built for soccer. We can talk of the Alhaji Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium, which is in Tamale. We can talk of Baba Yara Sports Stadium, which is in Kumasi. The Accra Sports Stadium in Accra. The AC Pond Sports Stadium, which is now left to rot in the bush. A lot of stadiums, the Cape Coast Sports Stadiums, they are all national stadiums, not corporate stadiums. It is not meant for individuals. They are national stadiums. Okay, now let's look at something here. A certain government was coming to power and they made promises concerning every constituency getting access to AstroTurf. Okay, and indeed they've made sure that that promise has been delivered. Almost every constituency in the country Ghana has an AstroTurf. Now, when footballers are talking about facilities, they have national facilities, sports stadiums, AstroTurfs to boast of. But let's look at volleyball. Now, the difference between indoor and outdoor volleyball, I've explained it to you. Okay, now let me show you some pictures of indoor volleyball courts or halls that we talk of. Now, look at this. This is an indoor volleyball hall or court. Okay, this one I learned is for a school. This is for a school. Southern California volleyball court. Okay, it is for a school. Just look at that. This is for a school. Let's still take a look at another one before I continue. You see, these are the very things that the nation is doing that is not helping develop volleyball as a sport, which is so sad. Now let's look at this. This is also another volleyball court. It stands just like the football stadium. Okay, but this is the case. Ghana as a country, someone should tell me one volleyball hall that we can boast of as a nation. One volleyball hall that the nation can boast of, as this is a national volleyball hall for national volleyball games and other domestic volleyball tournaments. The most sad part is that, don't worry, going forward I will show you pictures of the courts that we use in Ghana here that we classify as indoor volleyball courts. The most sad part is that Ghanaian volleyball players will strive hard, work hard through everything, and then progress to a national assignment, and a certain sports ministry will tell us that there is no money. It is so sad. Well, let's look at something. Now, I've shown you this as an indoor volleyball court with stands. Spectators, fans have to come there to watch. Players will play on a hard ground or a hard court, not just cemented. It has a special material that has been aligned on the surface of the court. It makes the game very, very interesting, enjoyable, and aside that, it prevents a lot of injuries. Okay, so I've shown you all these volleyball courts, and now let's look at the volleyball courts, the volleyball hall, the volleyball gym that Ghana is being boastful of. These are what our players use in the country. These are our national volleyball court. These are our national volleyball court. So, as I'm speaking to you now, there is nothing that the nation as a country can be boastful of when it comes to volleyball. The only thing we can be boastful of is just this one, what I've shown to you. Nothing else. We have nothing to boast of as a facility for the nation for volleyball. Now, volleyball, basketball, and handball, most of the times they use the same facility. So can the nation, as a sports-loving nation, build facilities, hall, 2, 3, 4, 5 halls for volleyball, basketball, and handball that they can use in propelling the players very well for other national assignments. Now, University of Cape Coast has represented Ghana in South Africa for 2023 FIBA games. They've won it. Now they are representing Africa in the world. Federation of International Basketball Association. But the country as a whole has no gym, no hall to boast of all these things. It is sad. Someone somewhere must hear this. Someone somewhere must see this. That when we talk of sport, it is not only soccer. No. When we talk of sport, it comes with a lot of areas that needs to be taken care of. Especially volleyball is a part of it. I told you last time that FIVB recognizes Ghana Volleyball Association as its affiliate nation or national federation. Confederation of African Volleyball recognizes Ghana Volleyball Association as an affiliate national federation. So why is it that our leaders have turned blind eye to volleyball? Why? Now, the under-21 national team have to leave Ghana for a tournament in Niger. That tournament is meant for their qualification to participate in the Olympic Games or so next year, God willing. But information reaching me is that funds that a certain sports ministry need to release to the Ghana Volleyball Association to make sure that these young lads leave the country, go the sad part is they are going by road, not by air. About almost 31 hours journey, they have to go by road. Meanwhile, we can take flight within 2-3 hours. We will be in Niger. They are going by road, no problem. If they are going by road, just release funds for them to go. It has been a problem. Now we do not have volleyball halls. The most sad part is if they go there and they are going to play in a hall, they are going to find it very difficult, because playing in an open space which comes with a lot of air is different from playing in an enclosed area which has no air blowing to and fro. That is the sad part of it. So when they go and they do not perform, I believe our leaders will not come and be talking a whole lot of things. Please, volleyball needs much attention. Now, in 2021 and in 2022, this young man, like, so handedly, at least managed a certain facility in Ghana here. It is not meant for volleyball. It is not meant for basketball. It is not meant for handball. It is meant for boxing. The Ghana Hall. But a certain man in Ghana here managed to use that area to make sure that volleyball gets a better display. The Super Volleyball Championship. Now, as I'm telling you now, he is preparing the 2023 edition. So can't our leaders see that all these things needs to be done as a nation, so that we can build volleyball to that level, develop the game to that level, instead of wasting a lot of funds on soccer alone. Just look at what just happened this weekend. That the whole black matches, these people from that stage, they have to progress to the Black Stars, the senior national team also. And look at the disgrace that they've given to the country as a whole. So they've forgotten to also fund other sports like volleyball. It is sad. Well, let's end here. So just as I told you, when you go to US, France, Italy, and a whole, this is the kind of indoor volleyball hall, indoor volleyball courts they are talking of. Okay? But when you come to my country, Ghana, this is the indoor volleyball courts we are talking of. These are the indoor volleyball courts in my country, Ghana. These are the volleyball courts we are talking of. These are the volleyball courts we are talking of in Ghana here. That is the sad part of it. My name is Kwesi, and this is QwesieTV. This is Volleyball 360. On the same time, any day in this week, another episode will be on for you. Once again, if this is the first time you are watching me, do well to do me a favor by subscribing to my channel, liking, commenting, and sharing with the hashtag Ghana Volleyball needs attention. GH Volleyball needs attention. Let's do it together to make sure volleyball gets a better place in the country. Once again, my name is Kwesi. Thank you for joining me. See you same time Wednesday or Thursday. Bye.